place when the bass gets moved.
Whew, okay. And we're back. Literally back where we were before. Because, I didn't close the game apparently, but it's, yeah. No biggie. Hey, Topsugiyoshi. Nice intro. Thanks. I do need to, like, remake it, because when I made the animation, it turned the saturation on it a little down, mostly in the logo, so I need to, like, just remake it in TuneSquid or something. Hey, Emperor Duelist. And hello, Sejinku. How are you guys? I'm still stopped up in the head a little, but I'm sounding a little better day by day. Maybe I'll be better by next week, hopefully. Like, I won't have to deal with the stopped up head. But who knows? This is just one of those sicknesses that takes a while to, like, you know, go away fully. It just takes time. Whatever fits your standards, yeah. I am working on my own animations. Trying to, you know, get back into my creative groove more. Because, like, I'm still drawing and everything. I'm still making things. It's just, when it comes to, like, videos and animations, I've kind of, you know, been burnt out on that, maybe? Or I've just been, I don't know. procrastinating and just in a funk or something. I don't know what you call it, but I'm trying to get out of it. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, I'm still, like, kind of recovering from it, because, like, I'm not sick anymore. Like, I don't know if I'm, like, contagious anymore. I think it's gone. It's just, it's one of those sicknesses that takes a while to, like, fully go away. Like, the main sick part is gone. Like, I can eat pretty much normally now. I mean, my full appetite isn't back yet, but it's almost back. And my head's just slightly stopped up. So that's pretty much it. Everything else, I'm like, you know, fine. Yeah. I just hope it doesn't take as long as the last cold I had, because the last cold I had, it took like 3 weeks for me to recover. Like, the first week I was sick as a dog. The next week was still recovering, and the next week after that, still recovering. Then it was back to normal and was able to stream, and yeah, that was like a 3-week hiatus I was on because I was sick, and yeah, that messed me up and put me in a funk and everything. We're missing some gems somewhere. Where are we missing them? PJ, hello. Okay, it's behind the wall. We just need to go back up. Somehow. Not here, it's, this way. Or was this somewhere we weren't able to go to because we were, like... I don't know. Yeah. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of getting sick. I don't get sick very often, and whenever I do get sick, it's always a hindrance. Like, it's always annoying, and... You know, it's weird. Like, as a kid, you like getting sick because, you know, no school, and it's not that big of a deal when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, it hinders you a lot. Like, being sick as an adult, it sucks, because you can't do anything, and it just feels bad. Like, ugh. And I mentioned this before, the worst sickness I've ever had. I've had this sickness like 2 times in the past. One time was 1 year during Christmas, the other time was when I was on vacation. It's when I got a stomach virus. That is the worst sickness I've ever had. Not even COVID was bad for me. COVID was manageable. That was nothing. A stomach virus is the freaking worst. I hate having a stomach virus. I hate the sensation of throwing up. It's the worst sickness in the world. I hate it. I think Tom Leo has mentioned that before. Did he? I can't remember. Maybe he did. And I just wasn't present at all. I'm trying to see if there's any, like, places I can get to that have gems. Because there's still some in the world, in the overworld, that we have yet to go to. If not, then I'll just go into the level. Swelling of the tonsils is worse for me. Swelling of the tonsils. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever had that in terms of a sickness, like, as far as I'm aware. Oh. There's an orb. Okay, and there's something this way. Where are you pointing at, Sparks? Somewhere... Woo, crud. Okay, let's go back up. I will say, I'm a little conflicted on something. Like, okay, I did this poll, this voting poll, like 2 times. The first time it got a tie, the second time, one of them won. So, the poll was, should I, should I, hold off on playing, should I hold off on playing, games in my backlog, like, wait until I stream them, so I'm getting them, like, a fresh experience, like, you know, playing it blindly. And by blind, I mean, like, first time playing kind of blind. Or should I just play them in my own time? Like, we don't really care if you play them first time or not. The first time I did the poll, it got a tie, which I think is the first time I got a tie on a poll. Second time was, I did it again, and this time, people said wait. And, you know, on some cases, okay, I can wait. But in other cases, there are, like, some games I have that I am really wanting to play. But also, I don't have to wait that long. Like, for example, I really want to play the Legend trilogy, the Legend of Spyro trilogy, because I now have all the games. I just need to, you know, get my Wii working again. Like, the Wii works, it's just the disk drive is busted, it needs a fix, so I'm gonna fix that, and figure out how to capture footage from the Wii, because, like, I have the AV to HDMI converter. It works, I tested it with my TV, it works fine. Works like a charm. I just need to figure out how to make it work with my capture card. That's what I need to figure out. Like, why it's not working with my capture card. And, okay, where is this even supposed to be? I don't know where this is. Where are you pointing at? If you want to play them, play them. Yeah. Hello, Tron. Okay. I never got COVID, but I caught bronchitis on my Californian trip 3 years ago. It was horrible. Ooh, dear. Like, if you want to play the 2003 Bionicle game on your own before streaming, I'd recommend it. It's fun. Yeah, I do have it. I can play that too. Yeah, that's... Ugh, I'm sorry. But yeah, getting sick in general is the worst. I hate it. I don't get sick very often because I don't go out very much, but... Yeah, like, I got sick more as a kid because, you know, I went to school and everything, but ever since in my teen years, when I just did not go out much, I just didn't get sick much at all. Where are you pointing at, Sparks? Where is this? I would say just finish the Spyro trilogy. Future games are currently irrelevant at this time. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm focused, like, we're streaming this right now. But, at some point I do want to play and stream the Legend trilogy. I especially want to play the first game next year, because, next year will be the 20th anniversary of the, Legend trilogy, like the first game, because the first game came out in 2006. Which is insane to think about, that it's gonna be, like, 20 years old next year. That's insane. There's other games that'll be 20 years old as well, and other consoles, like the PS3, the Wii. I'll definitely make a video talking about, like, the Wii and, you know. Oh, it's here. I thought this was... Okay. Now we got it. The smoke didn't help at all. I thought that was actually part of the sickness I had. Wait, smoke? Were you like someplace with... You know what, never mind, I'm not gonna ask. Okay, up top. What do you have to say, Zoe? Nothing? You just save checkpoint? Okay. Cool beans. Up here? Where are you pointing at now? Oh yeah, right over there. This is the longest glide in the Spyro trilogy, and it's one of the most epic. Also, look at this view. Look at the mountains. There's floating islands there. Not sure what those are. There's some over there. There's some over there. So nice. This game is just so beautiful. Seriously, peak art direction in this game. This is like one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, and it's... The art direction... I just love it. My truck will be 25 years old next year. Wild. Dang. My truck is colored so not wrong. I know you keep calling me Pickle because of something in VC, whatever that happened once, which is funny, but... Or not in VC, it was in like another stream we were at or something, I don't know. But it was funny. Anyway, before we glide, I do want to mention something. I was watching, you know, I was watching the Game Awards last night with some buddies, which I hope you guys enjoyed the Game Awards as well. I didn't stream it because, you know, copyright stuff, I didn't want to risk it. But I watched it with my friends, and it was a fun time. I noticed one thing while watching. There was a lot of games that were shown off that were, like, more realistic and gritty. There were some that were demonic themed, like there was demons in some of them, or there was hellish landscapes, or there was gore or something. And it just made me think, like, man, there is an oversaturation in gaming with a lot of realistic, gritty games. Like, too many games are looking gritty and realistic, and not enough are looking more stylized or colorful or just have cool presentation. Like, they just look cool and they age like fine wine, because when a game is trying to be realistic, it gets dated very fast. Because with how fast technology evolves and how fast graphics evolve, a game that looks realistic is bound to look dated very quickly. But if your game is more stylized and has a unique art direction, it can age like fine wine. Like, this game is 7 years old, which is not that old, but still it looks gorgeous. It's a pretty game with a pretty art style, and we just need more games that look pretty like this. More games that look stylized with pretty art direction. Like, you know, the Game Awards has one category for best art direction, and even though this game won most of the awards, and it even won Game of the Year, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna diss Expedition 33, I never played it. I've heard great things about it, but I never played it, and I'm not sure if I want to. It's just, I don't know if it's my kind of game. But it won Best Art Direction, and I feel like that's, I don't know, because it looks more realistic. It's on more the realism side of game design and graphics. And you had other games in that category, like Silk Song and Hades 2, and honestly, those should have won Best Art Direction, because that has a unique art style that looks better, in my opinion, and ages better. Just, I don't know. There's too many games that look realistic and gritty, and like, this isn't the 2000s anymore. Can we dial it back? Can we try to do more unique art styles? Heck, even in the 2000s, there was a variety in art styles to an extent. Kind of. A lot of them were still gritty and realistic because of graphics becoming more better, you know, with HD graphics and everything. I don't know, we just need more games that look stylized like this. That's just my take. That's my ramble. Okay, let me catch up with chat, because chat is moving fast. Hold on. Where was I? With bronchitis, I was throwing up, felt like I was suffocating, and it felt like my head was about to explode. Oh dear, that's horrible. I nicknamed one of my desktop machines Pickle Rig at one point. That was fun. Lol. I'm just surprised for an event catered to gamers that it wasn't advertising DR. Yeah. And then we got Mega Man 12. Yeah, Mega Man 12, that's a good one. We got that one Badger game that looks cool. Bradley the Badger. It's like, it has like Bloodborne mechanics, but it also has a really unique mechanic that looks like you're using Unreal Engine stuff. I don't know. It looks cool. I have that on my wish list on Steam. I'm definitely gonna play that when that comes out. Lego Batman, that's another one I'm hyped for. The Tomb Raider games that are coming, that looks cool. I never played Tomb Raider. I'd like to play Tomb Raider. Can't think of anything else. I would have rather Half-Life 3, but Valve can't count to 3, at least for the moment. You expect too much from mainstream game dev. It's up to the indies like us. Yeah, which is why when I make games, I'm gonna do them in a style, like a cool stylized graphics. I have a friend who is making his own game, and he's doing it in a like PS2 graphics style, which is really cool. Didn't watch or care for the Game Awards, but I heard Mega Man was mentioned. Yep. Also, hey Ocean. Game Awards can go kick rocks. Nothing like Souls-like. Yeah. I mean, the Game Awards is fun, but yeah. I prefer Spyro, not Reignited. Hello, Divik. I'm guessing you're referring to Classic Spyro, which, yeah, Classic Spyro is good too. I love both. I love both Classic and Reignited. Low-key, Half-Life 3 would be crazy to be announced after so long. Yeah. Yeah, grew up with PS1 and PS2. Yeah, I did grow up with, like, PS2 kind of graphics, because I grew up with, like, the Wii. And a lot of games that were in that graphic style. I didn't see, like, HD systems until I got a PS3, and then my Wii U, and yeah. Yeah. Making our own games, yeah. I could go into more, maybe. I don't know. I don't know all the details. Heck, in Yakuza... No, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Local tournament, I go to use the deck. Okay. With the Steam machine, who knows, lol, but Steam Deck is just awesome. I do want to get a Steam Deck, yeah. I like to know your own personal design philosophy. I'll have to think on that. I'm really hoping that the Steam machine is good, because I really want it. I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, the Steam Deck is great from what I've heard, and I think Valve is doing good on the hardware side of things. Going to become my next desktop should anything happen to my custom rig. Hey, Kate. Okay, we're caught up now. So yeah, I'm not sure what my design philosophy is in terms of you know, game design. Heck, I need to make, like, a design Bible for my own game. Because a lot of... I know there's plenty of, like, games that have their own, like, design Bible. For, like, the art direction and stuff. And that was an epic glide. Very pretty. And now we have everything in the hub world. So now we can actually go to the main levels. We already did Skell's Badlands. Let's do Breeze Harbor next. Thoughts on SteamOS? I don't have any thoughts on SteamOS because I haven't used it. I'd like to get a Steam Deck though. By the way, I bought Toon Squid just yesterday, and so far it's really complicated. I mean, it's not that complicated, but yeah, if you need some pointers and tips, I can give you some. I know a few. But maybe it's because I'm more accustomed to animation, so like, I'm a fast learner when it comes to like software and teaching myself software. I've just been able to like learn how to use it really well. I don't know. Perfectly acceptable for desktop use, has a lot of potential. From what I've heard, it's more optimized versus Windows. Yeah, like, okay, I have thought of maybe switching over to Linux for my PC, because I've heard it, like, runs better and it doesn't use as much power and RAM and stuff. I'm just wondering, okay, is there a way for me to, like, switch over to Linux effectively? Because, like, my computer was built with Windows in it. And, you know, a lot of software I have is the Windows version, and I'm just saying, will my PC break? Like, will stuff in my computer break and not work if I switch over to Linux, or will it just work just fine? I just want to know.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too.
If that's the case, I'd love to try and learn with you. Learn what, John? I feel like that'd help us both. Are you talking about, Toon Squid with, Top Secret Yoshi, or are you talking about, like, game development stuff? I'm curious what you're referring to. Windows are more practical? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Windows peaked at 7. Oh, coding. Actually, a friend of mine has sent me a free course that is, made in, Godot. And it's, like, supposed to teach you effectively how to, like, code and everything. With Godot and everything, but it can also be used, the stuff you learn in it can also be used in, you know, other engines, and apparently it's like, you know, it's not going on forever and ever and ever, and it doesn't take you forever to, like, learn. It's, like, straight and to the point, which is what I like in terms of learning stuff, so I'm gonna give it a try and, like, learn how to code and everything. Because, like, when I started game development for myself, I started with Unreal, but now I'm hearing good things about Godot and how easy it is for beginners, and I'm like, maybe I'll switch over to Godot. Because, like, I haven't done much progress with my own game in Unreal. Like, all I can think of that I've done in Unreal is, like, mapping out things, like landscape, making a landscape. But that's about it. I'm a noob with game development, but I think I'll try this course and learn. Okay, I'm a game modder in 2D and 3DRs. Very cool, very nice. Think any computer can run Linux, even Chromebooks. Windows never peaked, we never left, always evolving. Meh. My niche is creating, honestly, literally hundreds of models in a couple of weeks. Wow. If I could code my own games, I would populate them with models and spirits within weeks. Just need to put in the effort. Yeah. I heard you can make games through... Oh, gosh. Fun. Apparently, like, when I was, like, thinking of, you know, getting into, like, game development and stuff, and when AI was popping up a little, my dad actually recommended that I use AI to help me code, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't feel like using that. It feels wrong. It feels dirty. AI for anything creative just feels dirty.
If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Like, I'm not knocking my dad because, you know, I know he knows a lot about tech stuff, and I don't think he's like he's not like an AI, you know, I don't know. I don't see coding with AI as a thing. I mean, sure, AI can be used as a tool, but not for, like, an artistic stuff. It's just, no. Vibe coding is not real coding. There, I said it. Honestly, I thought about using AI to teach me the basics of coding and then running my code by actual professionals. AI for code still means using your own intuition. Get the basics down, then get real coders to help me advance. AI hallucinates the code wrong if it's large enough for the codebase. I know one thing, AI code is full of memory leaks. But real experienced coders could help me build stuff. Yeah, just, you're better off with professionals than actual AI. Think of AI as training wheels to game creation. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna just stick with the, I don't know. Okay, how do I get over there? Okay, here. That's right. AI gets something right, but gets a lot of things wrong. Yeah, it's hit or miss. AI is good for boilerplate code, but beyond that, any real logic should be done with an actual programmer, not based or... yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just, eh. I'm not gonna get into the whole AI thing, because AI feels like it's more of a problem now than it ever was. Like, AI is just a waste of technology. Like, I don't know what it is, but it feels like this decade has had 3 wasted pieces of technology just not helping anyone or any benefiting people at all. First it was crypto, then it was NFTs, and now it's AI. Like, can we just stop with this? Can we make technology that's actually helping people? Like, actually good technology? With how advanced our tech has become, we should do actually good things with it and not waste it on stuff that's taking up resources and not helping anyone. Have you watched the Reignited? He codes with AI, but he solves tougher problems. No clue who that is. You gonna be there for the Spyro Summit? The Spyro Summit? What's Spyro Summit? Can you inform me on this Spyro Summit? What is the Spyro Summit? That orb reveal Spikes even looks like a jerk. I, for one, welcome our AI overlords. Jeez. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic with technology, but I just see AI, like, ruining things. I don't see it helping us very much at all. Like, if you're gonna use AI, use it for something useful. Like, use it to help find the cure for cancer, or to help pay our taxes. You know, something...
If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
You know, something actually useful. Deo's doing a thing with some friends soon. Oh, that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to go there because he's doing it in California and I live in Tennessee. I'm not traveling to that. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't travel. Not on my own. Sorry, can't go. AI is a joke in all honesty. It still can hardly identify the difference between a cat and a dog. It's a whole event and yeah, I'm not going to that, sorry. Using AI is basically leaving things to chance. I mean, maybe I'll watch it, like, if he's live streaming, he probably is, I'm sure, but aside from, like, that, yeah. But yeah, AI is a waste of technology. It's a freaking joke, and it needs to be heavily, moderated. Like, there's a whole bunch of messes with it. Like, Disney is doing things with it where because a lot of people keep using AI to make Disney things. Like, fake trailers and, you know, using Disney characters and things, and... I get it, Disney, but, like... You do know people have been using your characters in creative purposes for much longer than AI has been around, right? Like, fan-made creations have been a thing for a long time, and, you know, it's fair use, it's fair game. If people are using it in a creative parody manner, like they're just fans making fun stuff, then leave them. Let them cook. But when it comes to AI, like, I don't know. Like, at first I didn't mind the AI meme stuff, like AI things, like characters singing a cover of a song or something like that. I didn't mind it at first, but now it's just not that great. It's slop. It's literally slop. Also, as far as AI is gone, I feel like it is only useful in someone to reflect. Yeah. If that quantum mind stuff is true, then the only path to conscious machine requires both physical AI platforms and... Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, I don't want us to go this far. I want robots that are helpful, not making things more cumbersome. Like, we don't need self-driving cars, like, because they're not very reliable. Or smart cars in general. Like, we need to just do hybrid cars for now. And wait until we're properly evolved more with smart technology for cars. And I'm not gonna get into this, okay? That stuff is just... I don't want to get into that stuff right now. I'm trying to keep it positive, and that stuff is just nothing but controversy. I don't like it. AI covers... Sometimes they're not bad. Like, okay, there's this one artist I've there's this one person I've found. What they do is they write the song, and they have the AI produce the song. Because apparently they don't know how to produce it themselves, but I guess, I don't know. But they can write it themselves, and the writing, the lyrics and everything are not bad. They have good writing. They just don't know how to, like, produce music, so they use AI for the production, and even aside from it being AI, the songs are not bad. It's like, he makes his own bionicle music, and it's not bad. It's decent. I just wish he would use, like, actual music production. Like, I'd rather make the music myself than produce it. Like, I don't know anything about making music, but I want to learn and make my own music. I'm not using AI for any of my creative things because I thrive to create myself. I live to create things. That's what I like doing. So I'm just gonna create myself because I like it. It's more rewarding. There one more. No, there's not. Works for me in any radio, like games on the radio lately. What? Is it Servant Soul? I don't know who. Maybe I can't remember. I can't remember the guy's name. I just remember finding one of his songs in my recommendations. It was his Tahu song that he made. And I'm like, this is not bad. The only downside is that he's using AI to make it. Other than that, if he used like actual production, like made it himself, it wouldn't be bad. It would be actually good. Like, dude, just collaborate with other artists. If you want to make your music, collaborate with people. Don't use AI. Collaborate with others. Human creativity and human art will always triumph over AI art. AI cannot replicate human art because AI doesn't have soul, it doesn't have feelings, it's nothing. AI cannot hold a candle to human art. It just can't. No matter how picture perfect it looks, it'll always feel bad. It'll always feel wrong. You can feel it. You look at AI videos or listen to AI music and you can just feel it. It's wrong. Like, you can just feel it. So yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Retro games like Parappa the Rapper. Oh yeah, Parappa. I never played Parappa, but I would like to play Parappa. Didn't it get re-released on PlayStation, like on PS4? There's a couple of retro PlayStation games that got re-released on PS4 and PS5 that I want to play, and hopefully I can get them on the PlayStation Store and they're still there, and I just need to get some money to buy them and more space on my PlayStation. And then I'll play more retro PlayStation games. You know, a lot of browser-based retro emulators have netplay. Oh, that's neat. Who wants to be the Tails to... Yeah. I know what you... Yeah. I wonder, was this ship the inspiration for Captain Flynn's ship in Skylanders? I don't know, it kind of looks like a ship. Well, not really. I mean, it kind of does, but not really. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've seen pictures of it, but, yeah, anyway.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Okay, we still have more to do. So let's see. I have to go up here.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
Oh yeah, we're doing trouble with the trolley. I'll do that, hold on. I remember when I played this first time, I didn't really struggle with the trolley that much. I don't know.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Yeah. Spyro should go to Vietnam. Oh no. You know what, now that you mention it, there's a lot of cases where there's like an active war going on in a level, and Spyro's just roaming around and causing chaos, but he's actually like fixing... I don't know. It's funny. It's a funny image of like this little dragon in an active war zone just causing chaos. It's funny.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump button to jump. Press the attack.
Yeah, I'm going. We need to... I'm sorry, the Vietnam Maggot... What is that? I don't even know what that is. I have no clue what that is. I will say, I did actually ride a trolley once in not my home city, but like the city that some of my family members lived, like stayed over, and ridden the trolley in that city for a bit. It's nice, it's pleasant. It's a nice little ride. This is the most bare bones looking trolley ever. Because a trolley is like, it's like if you took a train and a bus and combined them together. That's what a trolley is.
Press the attack button to fire the cannon.
Never heard of it. I don't know. I'm not really that into, like, war games. I don't really care for war games. I don't play COD or any kind of war games, because it's just not my thing. I don't really like war games. They're just too realistic and gritty and boring for my liking. I just don't care for war games. If you're gonna have, like, a game that has some kind of warfare, it needs to be in a more fantastical sense. Like, I like Hyrule Warriors, like warrior games, I like those. I like games that are more sci-fi kind of wars. Those are cool. But when it comes to, like, realistic wars, like World War II kind of war stuff, I don't really care. I don't really like games like that. I don't like those.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well,
there's a Steam game where wizards fight in Vietnam. I think that's what he's talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's interesting. How about you... I don't know if you're in our Discord, Iron, but maybe send a link in there. Also, hey, Jonathan. I think you meant to say it's dumb as it sounds, which, yeah, it is dumb, but that's, like, fun kind of dumb. That's not bad, actually. I might check that out. That sounds intriguing. wanted to go the other way. Now, please turn. Turn! Why aren't you turning?
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick
Hi, I'm
to
Star
change
Fox.
lanes. Press the
If it goes
jump
on
button
sale
to
for
jump.
Christmas, I might
Press
get
the
it for you.
attack button to
Okay,
fire
cool.
the cannon.
I think both, Ocean. It's both. Also, one game I got on sale recently was Lego City Undercover, because a few Lego games went on sale. And Lego City was like only a few bucks, so I'm like, sure, I'll buy this, why not? So now I have Lego City Undercover. I have not played it yet, but I would like to. So I'll play it sometime, because I do want to play more Lego games. Okay, turn. How do you turn here? Please, how do you turn? It's not turning for me, even though I'm turning with the joystick. I'm missing something.
Trolley,
Oh,
eh?
shoot, this. I didn't realize you could shoot. I forgot you could shoot. That's right, you can shoot. I didn't realize you could shoot, my bad. I shot the freaking box. I could have sworn I shot it. Dang it, I missed it. Okay, hold on. There we go. I think there's like a glitch in like the original where you can like roam on this without the trolley, and it's like a speedrun tactic, which is funny. I don't think it's plausible in Reignited. I don't know, I haven't seen very many Reignited speedruns. When I see people speedrunning Spyro, they pretty much always do the originals. I don't see very many people doing Reignited. Okay, I should have gone that direction. Just you wait. We will go there in a second. Why didn't you shoot? Okay, whatever. I gotta jump there. Only shoot the barrel. It looks like Wizard 101. Nice. I remember as a kid seeing ads for Wizard 101 and I wanted to play it, but my mom didn't let me for whatever reason. Because I don't know if it's because it had wizards and, you know, some Christian parents are like, oh, wizards are dark magic, and, you know, like... But, I don't know, that feels like hypocritical because my sister was allowed to read and watch Harry Potter. So... I don't know, I think it was more so the fact that I had other accounts on other games, so my mom just didn't want me to. I don't know. That's probably it. I don't think it was the fact that I had wizards. But hey, Wizard 101 is on Steam, so I can play it now.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes.
Either way, if you
Press the
guys
jump button
and
to jump.
if the dust
Press
to
the
come
attack
up.
button to fire the cannon.
Yeah, okay. Sounds interesting. Sounds fun. Okay. Let's do this for real. I will say, I deeply miss when the internet felt more like a place to explore than, you know, just a messy place that was more so like mixing with reality, the longer, you know, like, you know, as a kid, when I explored the internet, I didn't go into any crazy places I wasn't supposed to. I only went to, like, websites that were aimed at kids. Like, I went to Nickelodeon or Disney, and, I played games like Club Penguin, and, you know, just stuff like that. Harmless, wholesome stuff for kids. That's what I, experienced growing up on the internet. And it wasn't until my teen years where I got onto, like, YouTube. I got my own YouTube account. Then later I got Instagram and, you know, proper social media. Yeah, just... whatever happened to, like, the MMO games that kids could play? Like, children MMOs, you know. Because as a kid, I played so many MMO games that were made for kids. You know, games like Club Penguin, Animal Jam, Jumpstart, Mushy Monsters, Monkey Quest. You know, I played all of those different games, and, like, they just all shut down, and now we don't get many games like that. We have, like, Roblox, but I'm not gonna get into why Roblox is bad. You know why Roblox is bad. We just don't have very many games like that anymore, and it sucks. Like, kids deserve a safe space that's fun and engaging online, but also, you know, they need to, like, you know, you need to balance your online life with your offline life. You know, you need to, you know, you have a balance. I sadly, like, don't have much of a life offline because, oh, come on, because I don't really have, like, my own social circle IRL. The closest social thing I have IRL is, like, church, and, you know, most of the people I meet there are, like, friends of my parents, and they're great people and all. It's just, they're not, like, my friends. They're, like, acquaintances, and they're more so my parents' friends, not really my friends. And I did have a few friends IRL, but they all moved away, and it's just hard when you're on the spectrum, and yeah, I just need to find the right kind of social circle IRL for me. At least I have my online friends, so I just wish I could hang out with them IRL. Maybe someday. If we go to, like, a convention and we all meet up together, that'd be fun. Anyway, let me read chat. It's because the originals contain glitches thereof, but yeah. Bit of a messy mention, but yeah. There's a 30th anniversary version of Deku Nuka 3D. Oh, Duke Nukem. Okay. Last time it was in sale was okay. Yeah, deep cut. I remember playing a ton of Flash games on Cartoon Network's website. Same. I played a lot of, like, Flash games on, like, Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. I didn't get into Cartoon Network as a kid. I got into Cartoon Network in my teen years. I don't know why I didn't get into it as a kid. I guess it just didn't have shows that interest me. I don't know. My sister watched it, but I didn't for some reason. There's RuneScape, one like an MMO made by a single... Yeah, RuneScape looks fun. There's always creeps in those kids' MMO games. Well, not... Well, some. Some have... Yeah, it depends. Like, Club Penguin was really well moderated. Like, they were on point with their moderation. They knew how to keep kids safe on there. It was really well put together and really tight. It's called High Spell, made by a single okay, that definitely needs more YouTubers highlighting it. Okay. Friends are friends, doesn't matter where you find them. Yeah. Seeing internet friends IRL can be a toss-up. Yeah, it depends. Went to England to meet my best friend after 20 years. Okay. Yeah. Ugh, I keep doing it too early. Another reason is because Reignited is too slow for speedrunners. Really? This is too slow? What about it is too slow? I'm curious. It doesn't have some glitches, okay. It's like a lack of QRL updates. Mostly because of loading and lack of glitches, okay. Also, there is a link to the... Okay. Thank you. Ah!
Trouble with...
Okay. I don't know, I just feel like, sure, the internet was, you know, more of a Wild West back then, but at least kids had good places to hang out with, as you know, like, they had good stuff. You know, there was websites made for kids, like, you know, you had Nickelodeon, you had, Disney Channel, you had Cartoon Network, and you had Lego, and all these other websites made for kids and everything, and you just don't have very much of that anymore. I know kids shouldn't be online, and that's true, but it feels like they need a safe space at least. It just feels like nowadays a lot of safe spaces that are like made for kids, even IRL, are just disappearing. Like, there's a lot of tween stores that are disappearing, because like just the tween era, like tween culture, is just, it's shrinking, and like people are trying to make kids grow up too fast, and I just feel bad for kids now. Like, excuse me, itchy nose. So obvious for this guy. Okay, yeah, don't bother with that, Tron. Okay, cool, PG, cool. Yeah, like, things are pretty soulless now. I'll definitely make a video talking about this, because I'm thinking, like, we really need to just all band together and kind of reset things. We need to just put it on ourselves to just make things better for us, for future generations, just in general, for everyone. Not just make things better online, but make things better everywhere. As best we can. Because, you know, the more people collaborate and band together, we can make a difference, you know? Group power in numbers, you know? The more people that rally and band together, then we can make a change, we can make a statement. Just make things better, because a lot of things have just been going downhill. We need a change. We need to make it our civic duty as people to just make things better. Whether that be content, like quality, in terms of, you know, no more slop. And also just make, you know what I mean, you know what I'm getting at. I'm sorry, this has gone into a really deep direction. I didn't mean for it to go this deep. This is supposed to be like a fun stream of playing Spyro, gosh dang it. Okay. Okay. Up!
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes.
Tin card hype, yeah.
Press the jump button to jump.
We have an
Press the
opportunity
attack
to
button
provide
fire the
authentic
cannon.
communities for people, the way it used to be. Online arcades might be... Yeah, that's a good way, yeah. Love to work with people who think the same. I think, like, the solution shouldn't be going back in time. I mean, it all depends. Like, we can definitely look back and see, like, okay, maybe there's some ways we can make things better. Like, a lot of people in my generation are trying to go back to older aesthetics because the flat minimalism of everything is just ruining a lot of design and making things feel soulless and bland. So a lot of people in my generation are going back to like Frutiger Arrow and Y2K aesthetics and everything. Because, you know, there was a vibe back then. And it's not just nostalgia, it's just things just felt, I don't know. They had a soul. Just feels like there's not much of a soul now. And like there's other people in my generation who are like trying to like go back to shopping in malls and collecting physical media and a lot of stuff, and I'm all for that, honestly.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
We definitely
Well,
need to pull back
use
a
the
little,
left
because, like, we need to take a step back and then think, okay, where can we go from here? Where should we go from here? When is it too much? When is it enough? You know, like, we gotta think about it. If we really want proper progress, we need to do it for real. We need to, like, do proper progress and, like, make things actually better. We don't need to, like, try to make things, you know, if it's broke, don't fix it kind of mentality. Because, you know, there's a lot of companies who try to, like, create a solution, then create the, or, like, they create a problem, then a solution for it, and it's just a problem. Like, no, this doesn't need to happen.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump
I believe
button
in
to jump.
portion of the
Press the
game dev
attack
community
button to
should
fire the cannon.
lag behind 20 to 30 years. Give me a second and think. What if build engine game like Shadow Warrior, Duke Nukem 3D get a chance before true 3D games like Tomb Raider came out? In terms of being a solution to a whole group of people or individuals. Imagine if you remade Skyrim in the style of Duke and... Why do you keep mentioning Duke Nukem? You should have multiplayer custom... Okay, whatever. Okay, let's do this for realsies. But also, like, I feel like a lot of people have just been lately more cynical, more doomer, and I hate it. Like, where's the optimism? I get it. Things have been rough recently, but come on. You're just bringing everyone else down with your cynicism. Like, come on. Can we try to be a little more optimistic, please? Just for everyone's mental health. I'm tired of hearing people say, like, oh, we're cooked. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of it.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump button to jump.
Okay, you guys are just chatting about 3D stuff, whatever. Or, like, game dev things. I'm just gonna focus on this. and actually get it done. I know this isn't hard. I'm just not in the zone right now. Why didn't you jump? I pressed the jump button. Speaking of being more hopeful, do you play Stardew Valley? No, I never played Stardew Valley. It just... I don't know. Games that are mostly based on farming just don't interest me. Just, I don't know. I do like cozy games, but certain types of cozy games, like farming sims, like that, I just don't care for. It depends on the type of thing you're doing. Like, I like Animal Crossing, I like My Sims, not these Sims, My Sims. I like Minecraft. That's a cozy game for me, at least. This is a cozy game. Or at least a comfort game. I should say they're comfort games, my bad. I should just make a video talking about games that I find comforting. Games that I just love that give me comfort and help me feel better. And Spyro is up there in terms of comforting games. I always feel good playing Spyro. Even during hard missions like this, even though it's not really that hard. I just need to lock in. Just lock in. Why didn't you...
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Well,
it could be
use
fun
the
playing
left stick
co-op.
to change lanes. Press the jump
Let a
button
friend
to
handle the
jump.
farming stuff.
Press the attack
Yeah, like,
button
what
to-
other stuff is there in Stardew Valley? I know there's farming. What other stuff is there? I also never played, oh, what's it called? People compare it to Minecraft, but it's not Minecraft. I know what it is. I forget what it's called, though. When it comes to 2D games, there's some that I really like and some that I'm like, eh. I guess it depends. Some interest me, some don't. Oh, frick.
Trouble
Yeah,
with the
Terraria,
trolley,
that's what it
eh?
is. Terraria. I never played Terraria, but I might want to try it. Oh yeah, comment. Personally, my comfort game is Stonehearth. Stonehearth? I'd never heard of that. Is like The Sims, but 2D? What? No. I feel like if we take a step back and analyze, like, just culture right now and feel like, okay, why are people like this right now? What can we do to fix this? Like, if people just took a step back and, like, analyzed the
Trouble with
situation,
trolley,
we
eh?
could find a
Well,
problem.
use the left stick to change lanes. Press the jump button to jump. Press the attack
Yeah, it
button
was
to
really
fire the
ambitious.
cannon.
It's a mix of Minecraft and Warcraft. You can create some amazing stuff with vocal pixel art. My comfort game is Spyro and FNAF. I'm a guy with a variety of tastes. Yeah. And witchcraft. Yeah. There's a lot of variety in taste in my taste as well. I wouldn't say FNAF is a comfort game for me. I don't know, FNAF is just too stressful for my liking. It doesn't scare me, it's just stressful. I tried to play it once, and it was just too stressful for me. Not scary, just stressful. I liked the lore and everything, though. I kept up with the lore. And I would watch, like, Markiplier play. But, yeah, when it comes to actually playing it myself, not really. I tried it once, and it was back in its heyday. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it again. I do want to try the, like, VR Help Wanted. Yeah, I want to try, like, the VR one. I have VR. Maybe someday, if I can figure out how to stream VR. Be a fun thing to do on Halloween. We almost got it. We almost got it. There we go, finally.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
It got bought out by the amazing FNAF. As a comfort game, looks like somebody likes to play horror games at night. Halloween stream, am I still there? Yeah, maybe, someday. I'm also a fan of Resident Evil. The newer games, though. Yeah, I just don't do horror. Like, my family never really allowed us to do horror. We just don't do horror. Simple as that. I can't imagine getting used to the camera angles in the old ones. Well, there's people who like older, yeah, whatever. So I heard there was a Discord. Yeah, there is. It's in the description, but for some reason, YouTube has made it so that I need to be verified in order to use links, which is weird. I already did that. I already put in my phone number. Why is it not working again? Why can't my links work? I already have my freaking... I already have my phone number in there. Why is it not working? It worked before, why isn't it working now? YouTube is just weird. Yeah, like, I swear, the whole age verification thing is so stupid. Like, they say they were trying to protect the kids, but we know they're not. They're actually not. And, like, a lot of us who have been on YouTube for a long time, like, I've been on YouTube for, like, a decade now, like, over a decade. I am old enough, I am an adult, I am a fully developed adult. Leave me alone. I know I look a lot younger than I actually am, that's just me, I just have baby face. Some of us just have baby face. And, you know, I like a lot of things that many deem childish, but that's because I'm on the spectrum. I just like this stuff, okay? Leave me alone. Leave other content creators who are in this category alone. We're not hurting anyone, we're just vibing, we're just existing. Leave us alone. Let us exist and do our thing. That might be why I can't type in my own chat. Come on, YouTube. Plus, it's the parents' responsibility to monitor the children's habits when it comes to YouTube. Exactly. Parents, do your job and parent your children, okay? YouTube is not your babysitter. We are not your babysitter, okay? Do your job. Parent your children. Fun is fun, don't hate. I'm busy drinking and playing Road Rash. Or Road Rage. Yeah, something like that. Okay, if we can just... No. There's a way to get up here. How do I get up there? Like, there are better ways to, like, monitor children online and keep them safe. Like, age verification with a ID or your face is not the way to do it. There's other ways. There's gotta be other ways that are better and safer and not too invasive of people's privacy. Like, seriously, come on. Aren't there literal apps that help you see what your child is doing? Yeah, like, there's parental controls for certain things, like, just make apps that are parental control, like, oh my gosh. I'm almost in my 40s and people can still mistake me as a teenager. That's insane. Yeah, like, I've still been mistaken for a teenager and I'm 25. Like, there's this time, like, last year, I think I mentioned this before, me and my family were going to the mall, we were going out to eat for my brother-in-law's birthday, and, as me and my parents, like, walked into the mall, a security guard stopped us, and he asked, like, he, like, mentioned me, he, like, pointed to me or something, he's like, hey, how old is she? And we said, she's 24. And he had a skeptical look on his face. He's like, she doesn't look 24. And my parents are like, yeah, she gets that a lot. And, no, I don't want to do this again. Get off. I just want to... I'm not doing that again. Anyway, yeah. He had a skeptical look in his face, saying, I don't look 24. And my parents were like, yeah, she gets that a lot. Then he asked to see my ID. I didn't have an ID. I still don't have an ID. I just haven't been able to get one, because, like, I was meaning to get one when, you know, when I turned 20, but then COVID happened, and we just haven't been able to get one yet. So yeah, that's still an ongoing thing that we need to do. So yeah, so basically what he did was he put one of those, plastic bands, like, you know those plastic, bands that you see people wear in the hospital? He basically put one of those on me. And it was like, okay, she could probably pass for a teen or something. And the reason why he did this is because, like, there was, like, shootings happening at my mall in the past, so it's just a safety precaution. But yeah, it's annoying. I have that problem and I'm 28. It is annoying, yeah. Sorry that people are gifted with eternal youth. I'm sorry I look so good. Yeah, like, I just have baby face because of genetics and also because I was born prematurely, and when you're born prematurely, you're bound to look a lot younger than you actually are. I've been looking younger than I actually was since I was born. I looked like a newborn at a month old. Like, I've always looked younger. That's just how I am. That security guard was definitely out of line, though. What does a shooting have to do with being a teen? I don't know. I guess because there's, like, troubled kids in my town or something that caused... I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow this crap. But yeah, it sucks. Okay, how can I get there properly? There's stuff here somewhere. Where are you pointing at, Sparks? I don't know, man. I get it. I looked troubled. Yeah. Just, crud. Just want to get up here where this guy is. But I don't know how. Unless... it's just this, okay. Never mind. Okay, now I need to get rid of this guy, or not. Okay, we're missing one more. What is the secret one? Or no, we have to get rid of these guys as well. I just need to find a way to shoot him. Find a way to shoot him down. I don't think I can reach him with this, can I? Let people be edgy. Yeah. Maybe try to not to use God's name in vain here, and yeah, I mean... To be fair, that means using it to be a fraud, not saying it. Like, yeah. Like, I don't get offended by people swearing or whatever. I mean, sure, you shouldn't, but whatever. I'm not your mom. Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
Okay, there we go. Now we got everything. Why do people feel like need to cause trouble for others? Yeah, people are jerks. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired of all this bullcrap. Okay, we're done here. Let's go. Sorry, that took way longer than I needed to be. Still, it's hard for me not to take a little personally. Like, imagine if the name of someone you loved was used to curse a word. It's word. Yeah, I feel you. It's... yeah. I remember there was like a... this was like a joke someone made. I think it was either on Tumblr or in a Discord chat or something. But like, we were doing Bionicle stuff, and I mentioned like, I don't know. I used like, basically my character used the Great Spirit's name in vain. Somehow. I forget. But it was just, I don't know, they're like, oh, how dare you use the Great Spirit's name. I don't know, it was just funny. Like, doing it in a fictional manner is fine. Doing it with the real life, no. I don't freaking know. You know, I can understand that. Yeah, you do you. It's just like, using that for their own meaning. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's try to lighten the mood here. Enough with this heavy stuff. Let's make it lighthearted here, okay? This is Spyro. At least you weren't dissing a kid. I mean, when it comes to, like, Bionicle stuff, I know there's, like, even they have their own swears, like, speak of the Makuta, basically speak of the devil, or whatever, or, maybe they, or, like, go to Karzani, which would basically their version of go to hell or something. You know, they have their own swears and stuff, too. It's interesting.
Spyro, looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The breeze builders have got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
Heck, even, I know, Paraka is like a slur, I think. It just means, like, scum of the earth or something. It's just, like, the absolute worst kind of thing. Do you think dragons have their own religion? That's a good question, honestly. Okay. This isn't a religion, but it's kind of like a prophesized kind of savior kind of thing. Kind of messiah, but not really. I don't know what you'd call it. Because, like, in the Legend trilogy, there's this whole legend of the purple dragons. And, like, every, like, 10 generations, a purple dragon is born. And that purple dragon is meant to, like, save the world and reset everything. Like, a great cataclysm event will happen and it'll reset everything. And, Spyro happens to be that, like, a purple dragon, and yeah, that's the whole lore of it. Also, we're in another war zone. New slur. Spyro, sir, I'm not old enough to be drafted. Oh yeah. Stop getting this little boy to fight your wars. He's just a boy. He's just a kid. He's literally 12. Leave him alone. Probably maybe tradition? I don't know if it's tradition. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Spyro is canonically 12. They're literally getting a 12-year-old to fight their wars. Shame on you, leave this boy alone. He just wanted to go on vacation, okay? Leave him alone. Okay. We will get to the Legend trilogy, don't you worry. My plan is, next year I'm gonna play some, like, old games and some new games. I have a few games in mind that we're gonna stream. And the first Legend of Spyro game is one of them. Because, you know, Legend of Spyro, the first game, will be turning 20 years old next year. And so I'm like, you know what, that's the perfect time to stream the first game. Since I never really played the first game, but I do want to. Okay, I can't reach them. We'll just go over here, I guess, yeah. Have you seen the Spyro's Bad Day animation by Mosh? Yeah, I actually have. And I've seen the remix made by The Living Tombstone. That was really good.
Cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a try.
Now I'm imagining Spyro with, like, a army helmet on. They're like, okay, boy, you're now a soldier in this. You're helping us here. And Spyro's just standing there like, what? Like, I know I'm a dragon. I know dragons are like, I'm not your freaking weapon. Okay, I can't reach that. Spyro, sir, I don't have a carry and count. Yeah. Okay, something's back there, but we can't get there yet. Ah! Do you mind? Trying to find something. In terms of dragon tropes that I've seen, most dragons are like conquerors. They have some divine right to rule over others, but their religion or beliefs are rarely enforced and conquered. Honestly, we need like a show or something that dives into like dragon lore and dragon like culture and stuff. And it's not really about like there's a lot of the times when you have dragons in media, it's usually they are like companions for human protagonists, aka like How to Train Your Dragon, for example, or they're like, you know, an enemy to defeat, aka like Smog or something like that. Smog, I don't know how you pronounce the name. But you know, you don't have very many shows or movies or even games that focus mostly just on the dragon. Like, the dragons are the main characters and they're the focus, and there's no humans. Spyro is like one of the only examples I can think of that where the dragons are the only main characters. And it makes me really, really want a Spyro cartoon or movie or something, and Spyro just has a lot of potential for lore purposes and stuff. I mean, we have the Legend trilogy, and I think that could be expanded into like a TV series, just adapt it to a TV series, but obviously some things might need to be changed or expanded upon. There's a lot you could do with that. Yeah. To be fair, dragons being present means magic exists in the right region. Then just being there makes life better for everyone. Yeah. Or, in bad cases, adding into campaign logic Transformers 5. Yeah, don't get me started on that. His name is pronounced Schmuck. I'm guessing that's a joke, because I always hear it pronounced Smaug. Remind me, is Smaug in... I can't remember. Is he in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? I can't remember where he's from. He's one of those. I only saw like one Lord of the Rings movie. I haven't seen much. Hey, can I,
Just hop up onto the cannon and take out...
Oh, I see. I have to hit this. Oh, Hobbit, okay. He's in Hobbit. I don't think I've seen any of the Hobbit movies. I've seen the first Lord of the Rings and that's it, but yeah. Those are just long movies, but I do need to watch more fantasy stuff like that. And you know the funny thing is, I know I've mentioned this before, but in The Legend of Spyro, Spyro is voiced by Elijah Wood, aka he played Frodo. And he also voiced Mumble in Happy Feet. That's what I know him as in my childhood, because I watched Happy Feet as a kid. But he also voiced Spyro in the Legend trilogy, which is pretty interesting. And I remember showing my sister, like, the cast of the Legend trilogies, because it said some of the cast members on the back of the box. And I mentioned, like, yeah, Elijah Wood voices Spyro, and she's like, that's perfect. You know, he's not bad as Spyro. Not bad. Lord of the Rings community watch through. Well, I can't do that because, you know, copyright. Maybe in Discord. Maybe if I do movie nights in Discord, who knows. We do need to do more movie stuff in Discord. More events in the Discord server. I might try to... If I can, I might try to, like, boost the server, like, update it more, organize it more, maybe. I do want to update some of my layouts and stuff, like make the UI for my streams and channel a little more fruitiger. I actually want to show Gift of the Night Fury next Sunday. Yeah. I'm not sure where to find it, online, but I know it's in, like, a DVD set. I need to get some, like, I need to get that DVD thing, and I need to get, like, the Dragon trilogy, like, well, I have the How to Train Your Dragon movies, I have the trilogy, but, I need to get, like, the TV shows on DVD.
My name is Little Bo Peep, and I've lost my cowlicks. With these battles going on all of the time, they keep running away. Can you help me get them back into my pen?
Copyright has always been an issue, and it's annoying. I have the DVD somewhere. Okay. I think stream will... Okay. Yeah, we have to get these weird things over here. Wasn't there another one? Yeah, there's another one over here. And there's another one over here, too. Both of you. Come on. No, why did you... Hold on, I'll get you in a second. How did you die? That was weird. No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Go on. Don't get stuck. There we go. 2 more to go. But yeah, I would love, I'd love, like, more, shows and movies that are just focused on dragons as the main focus. Like, there's not really humans, it's just dragons. And they have their own culture and everything, and... Yeah, it's cooler. Oh great, please don't get stuck. Let's see, we take you where again? Oh great, is he stuck in there? These creatures are so durable, no matter how many times you breathe fire on them. Yeah, that's the beauty of game, man. There's too many humans in fiction in general. People are itching for an actual show thanks to the content from Mosh. Oh, bro, I've seen, like, fan art of drawing Spyro in, like, these really cool, like, art styles, and I'm like, I just want a Spyro cartoon, gosh dang it. We're getting a Crash cartoon on Netflix, why can't we get a Spyro cartoon? The closest thing we have to a Spyro cartoon is, Skylanders, which, you know, it's cool, but with Skylanders, like, it had this whole arc of, like, Spyro learning about his ancestors because apparently the dragons got, like, sent to another realm because they were turned evil or something. Because they were controlled by this evil dude. And Spyro, like, was the only one who survived because he was just an egg or something. And, he was, like, there was this whole overarching plot of him learning about his ancestry, and he wanted to find out more, and at the end of the show, like, he goes to find his ancestors, but it doesn't really conclude properly. It's just him going to where his ancestors are, and we don't really see it, and it's like, why? You couldn't at least, like, do another episode of him meeting his... I don't know. Like, when I watched it, it didn't bother me, because, like, I thought it was, like, kind of poetic, and it was kind of like a metaphor for, like, Spyro going to his roots, aka the Reignited trilogy. It was like that. Kind of. But yeah, there's just so much potential for lore for Spyro. And of course, it has been explored more in, like, the Legend trilogy or something, but... I just really want a Spyro cartoon, man. I want a Spyro cartoon or a movie. Just something that explores more story. I wanna get invested in this world more with these characters, because, like, Spyro definitely has more story than I think Crash does. Crash is very simple in its premise, and, you know, it's more Saturday morning cartoons. It doesn't really have a fantasy epic to it. It's more just goofy, lighthearted Looney Tunes kind of vibes. Which is still great. But Spyro just has more story. Has more oomph, I feel.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's a little something for, you know, the effort.
Spyro 4 instead of a TV show? Yeah, I want both. I want Spyro 4 and I want a TV show. Or a movie. Just give me more Spyro.
There are 2 more cowlicks out there somewhere, but I haven't seen them in days.
Okay, there are 2 more missing. We'll get them. I think I know where they are. Back here again. Did I talk to you?
What light from yonder window breaks? That window up there, dummy! The professor said he was working on a way to help me get back with Juliet, but I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's right, this whole situation. Okay, I'll get her. I'll get her. And I'll talk about this in, like, my Spyro video, talking about, like, what I want to see in Spyro 4, because I have a few things, I have a few ideas. Like, obviously there's some story things they need to dive more into, like, where are the female dragons? Why is Spyro, like, the only adolescent dragon of his generation? Because, like, we do see more adolescent dragons in later games. Like, we see Amber and Flame in A Hero's Tale, and then in the Legend Trilogy we see Amber, or freaking Cinder, my bad. Not Amber, Cinder. But yeah, it would be nice to have them.
Spyro, my boy, I've got a magic beam, seed for you in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Why don't you plant it in the ground and see what grows?
Maybe they're like Namekian genderless? They just puke up eggs? I don't know. I know it's a quote-unquote kids game and they don't want to, like, dive into that stuff, but come on. There's potential. Okay. Then why was Spyro the only baby until Year of the Dragon? dragons are not demons. Well, yeah, who said dragons are demons? Who mentioned that? Okay, yeah, we need a... They kind of brought that issue on themselves for not including female dragons, so now we have to speculate. Yeah, like, my theory is... Here's my theory. There were once female dragons that lived with the male dragons, and they lived, like, together maybe in the Forgotten Realms in the third game, and then, once, the dragons got banished by the sorceress, both of them got, like, separated to different realms, like... So my idea is, like, the female dragons are in another realm, and it's just really difficult to get to them, because maybe they're, like, in a specific realm, and it's, like, really difficult to get to, because it takes a lot of magic, or, like, there's a secret barrier or something blocking them. My idea is they're high up in, like, a place that's, like... I'm calling it, the Floating Isles. It's, like... high in the sky, and it's like in a weird in-between between, you know, this, you know, it's a weird in-between. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a place that's really difficult to get to, and, there's like a barrier that protects them and keeps them from going anywhere, and there's only a select few who can, like, get past it or, like, travel. So, like, my guess is, like, every, like, 12 years, you know, the female dragons, they lay the eggs, then the fairies take the eggs to the, dragon worlds, and the male dragons, like, incubate them like penguins do, and, it just... yeah. And then, like, when the baby dragons are, like, old enough, the female baby dragons get taken back to, the Floating Isles, and the male dragons, stay, like, the baby male dragons stay with the grown-up males. There's a chance Spyro could go to the hot girls' summer Imagine if they're in Mount Olympus and Zeus is responsible for the... Oh my gosh, that is... Oh no! Oh, that is bad. Oh no. That is so bad. Cause, like, I know a little bit of, like, Greek mythology, a little, and yeah, if you know the context, you know no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Headcanon confirms Zeus and Spyros. Well, that is too funny. Like, imagine they just reimagine Zeus and he's just a dragon. He's just a lightning dragon. Oh, that's too funny. Oh no! This is so bad! Oh jeez. It does sound like a fanfic and it's so, oh my gosh. Ugh, I'm lightheaded now, jeez. Okay. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I see, I missed one. It's going to what? Oh no. Yeah, like, you know, it happens. Oh man. And I thought Sonic fit. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Ooh. No. Oh gosh, please no. Someone get Kratos. He needs to stop him. He needs to stop Zeus from Oh gosh. Okay, we got it. Ugh. I need to get up here. Please stop. This is getting out of hand. Ugh. Okay. Now this goes over here. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. But yeah, that is the most out-of-pocket thing I've ever heard in a long time. That is... wow. Okay.
Well done, my boy. Here are 2 more seeds to get you the rest of the way. Oh, and take this with you if you don't mind. It's been cluttering up my pockets.
I'm sorry, why do you have this? You could use this for the portal. Okay. Also need to grab this. Or not. Hold on. Crud. Pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. Hey, you're one who mentioned a floating landmass. I was just... I get it. I get it. But... I'm thinking like actual floating islands, not freaking clouds in the sky like Olympus. No. Then again, I don't know if Olympus is just clouds. And I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, come on. I'll have to write down just my ideas in a book or something, or like, not a book, but like just draw up some ideas. Because I have ideas for like a villain and some visual, like some levels. And I could just make this fan game. Like, just make this a fan game in, like, the spaghetti Spyro engine. If I learn how to use it. From looking at Wetpad, these are stories that make me question women sometimes.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo. You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Fun fact, her voice in the original was just straight up a dude. And it was very funny. I don't mind it here, it's whatever. I don't care. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the whole women in Wetpad thing. Yeah, we like our fascinating fanfic stories, let's just say that. I mean, have you seen books that are like geared towards women? I don't know, there's some out there that are kind of bizarre. Okay, where are you taking me, Sparks? Where are you leading me? Are you leading me back outside? Actually, isn't there still a thing here? A creature that we need to rescue? Is he here? I don't know. He's somewhere. Well, that's how the Greeks did their plays. Yeah, true. A lot of romance and tragedy. One parody of Romeo and Juliet that I remember watching as a kid was Nomeo and Juliet. Remember that movie? That was a unique movie. I kind of like that movie. The sequel is weird though. It involves Sherlock Holmes, or Sherlock Gnomes as they call it. It just feels weird. But, yeah. First one was cool. It was decent. Decent movie. From what I remember. Okay, where is the last, crater thingy that I need to rescue? He's around here somewhere. I hear him. Somewhere. I haven't seen it, but I heard that Stu was back. Yeah, I've noticed that. When there's, like, movies like that get a sequel years later, the sequel is, like, so far different from the original, and it's bad. Like, there's the sequel, like, there was, you know, Sherlock Gnomes, sequel to Romeo and Juliet. Then you got ones like, the sequel to Surf's Up being a WWE-based movie, and it, like, why is the WWE there? This is a movie about surfing penguins. Come on, bro. Okay, there's Super Flame over here. Dude, stop sniping me while I'm trying to get the Super Flame. Okay, hey, come here. How do I... If I can just shoot him. I shot that. Can I shoot this guy? Can I shoot him? Can I shoot the freaking hawk? Ow. I shot him, I think. Yeah. What if it was a distant... It's a homeless philosopher. Yeah, we do need a Spyro movie, Miggy. We do need a Spyro movie. Like, really. Spyro deserves a movie. Like... Spyro was going to get a movie at one point. It was going to be based on the Legend trilogy. But, it never came to fruition. Like, it was gonna release in, like, 2009, then it got delayed because I think they were working on it, and then it just got shafted because Activision wanted to do something else with Spyro, aka Skylanders. So, we never got the Legend of Spyro movie. Which, looking at the script that leaked online, probably would have been for the better. But still, they could have made it better. They could have just based it more on the game. Because, I don't know, they could make it work. They just needed to work on the script more. Okay, please, get up here. Get up here, you weirdo. How do I get these... am I stuck? Are these guys stuck? There's a way to get them up here. I know there's a way to get him up here. Super Flame? Maybe Super Flame. I need to Super Flame him. Oh, we have this thing. We'll get that in a moment. I need to get these guys out of here first. Okay, both of you. Get up here. You get up there. Get up there with your bro. That's right. Okay. What are you talking about, bro? What are you guys talking about now? Okay. Both of you, get down there. Go. Go. Okay, there.
Well, I am impressed. You got all 7 cowlicks for me. Here's a fair reward.
Okay. Where's Sparks? I lost Sparks. Right, where's the slug things? I need my Sparks back. Okay. Up there? Okay. Just need to not get hit by the weird falcon birds. Why are there elephants made of cookie dough? I do love me cookie dough. Cookie dough is delicious. If you want Spyro to have Sparks, find it. Come on. Come on, bro. That's not what I meant. Ow. I meant the dragonfly. Duh. Saw a meme that said, kids keep saying 6-7, wait until they hear 9-5. I don't get the appeal of a number. Why are numbers memes now? Numbers aren't funny. Numbers are just numbers. I swear these memes keep getting dumber and dumber. No wonder there's a great meme reset happening. People are tired of the dumb brain rot memes. Memes used to be, like, funny and have class 10 years ago. Remember the memes of 2016? Those were legendary memes. People are bringing back dank memes now because they're tired of the memes of today because they're just brain rot. Also, hey, look, a rainbow. Okay, come on. Shoot this dumb bird. Because brain rot. Isn't pi a number, though? Humanity's... no. Well, it's not about the numbers, it's about the context. I got a friend who did his tech. Yeah. Yes, classy memes like Bottle Guy and Pete. To be honest, I loved more 2005 memes, Peanut Butter. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic one. The best kind of memes, in my opinion, are the music-based ones. The ones that are about music or dancing. Like, one of the more recent ones, Dancing Toothless. That was a good meme. That's a good meme. Like, we need more music-based memes. Just make music-based memes. They're cool, they're fun, they're wholesome, you know, those are good memes. We Are Number One was a good one. Oh, come on. Why can't I hit this dumb bird? Please kill the bird. Bird, die. You're nothing but a nuisance. SpongeBob memes are timeless, regardless of timing. Yes, pun intended. Oh yeah, SpongeBob memes are always good. Memes that come from, like, media like that are good. Those are good. Recently, I've noticed a meme. I didn't notice this meme. It's more niche, but it's like a meme from, like, Hotel Transylvania with Dracula in the second movie being like, I'm a dude, man. I'm glad that movie is getting memed, because it's a good movie. Those are good movies. I did watch them recently for Halloween. Yeah, whatever. It's still a bird.
Wow! What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on. Oh yeah, the Colonel wanted me to give this talisman to you if you got through the breeze builder defenses. Good job, soldier.
It's a Cherry Bomb 500. I don't know. Where are you pointing at now, Sparks? Down there, somewhere? In the other area? Okay. Yeah, that's right, this one. And we have the bottle, of course. Let me get this first. There we go. Now we can do the bottle. Okay, I think I know where that is. That's not here. It's up there, perhaps, in the tree thing. Yeah. Or no, it's right here. And that's over by the, yeah, in the first area. This way. Also, did we ever break this? Hold on, can we break this? Can that be broken? Yes, it can. I knew it was something. I actually did have Burger King recently, and I didn't get the SpongeBob meal, even though I did want to try it. It's just my mom thought I wouldn't like it because I don't know. So it had like things like little cheesy hot thingies that looked good, but I don't know. Maybe if it's still available, I'll get it again. But instead, I didn't get it. I just got a normal meal, but it's not like the one I usually get. But I did get the box. Okay, there we go. Now we got the level complete. Okay. You got the crown, nice. Well, you can buy the toy and get another burger. Yeah. I got one toy. It was like Gary or something. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Burger King seems to do really well with, like, themed-based meals. Good for them. The Wendy's one wasn't very good from what I've heard. Okay, there we go. Okay, I want to do more, but it's late now, and this has been going on longer than anticipated. There's just too much rambling, and we didn't get much progress. I mean, we did get some. We got 2 levels done. We'll do more next week. Yeah, I do want to play more. Haven't eaten a burger since 3 months ago. There's a famous YouTube poop where SpongeBob and Patrick have a good time where SpongeBob's house shakes. Oh, dear Lord, no. Yeah, rambling is fun. I like the rambling. It's just... I don't know. Should I do one more level or no? Because, like, this has been going on for, like, over 2 hours. Which is a little longer than usual. So what should I do? Should I do one more level or just call it a night? Because it's, like, kind of late. Bro, I just remember the SpongeBob's... Okay. I vote yes. Okay, that's 1 vote yes. We have the Speedway. That could be a quick one. We need more votes. 1 more. Okay, that's another vote. It's right. True. Okay, we'll do the Speedway. Why not? Since the Speedways don't have as much bulk, we'll just do the Speedway. Probably passing out either way. I have to work tomorrow. Oh boy, this one. Okay. Let me reset. Also, on an unrelated note, show of hands, who's watched SpongeBob? What? No. Not gonna bother with that. Okay. We're just gonna do this and then call it a night. Okay, come on, bro. Also, it's ironic that we're talking about SpongeBob, because, like, you know, Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, he also voices Spyro. Spyro and SpongeBob share the same voice actor. Oh, crud, it was up there. Okay. Spyro the SpongeBob Mexican voice actor went to my favorite Mexican podcast, so that's cool. That's neat. I also heard something about the Korean voice of SpongeBob also voicing some character in Metal Carbots. I don't know who, but that's pretty cool. He's like a well-known voice actor in Korea. Or something. Good for him. Okay. Oh man, missed one. Hold on, let me get these guys. Then we'll go on the Speedway. Please don't run out of time. Please. Aw, frick. Okay. Funny to be called okay, whatever. Continue. Oh, frick, come on. Come on, let me hit this dude. Okay. Now. I see Hunter over there. I see the secret. Please. Come on. Ah, frick. Okay, whatever. We almost got it. We almost got it. Okay. Now here. Oh, how did I miss you? Shoot. Okay. Where's the last ones? Okay. Let me try that again. Oof. Okay, it's up there. me see. It's right here. Got it. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're done here. But we're gonna go back because there's one little secret. There's a challenge with Hunter, I think. And I know where it is. So let's go back in. Get the challenge with Hunter. Then we're done. Okay. Somewhere around this corner. Right over here. Right? I know he's in a building somewhere. Where was he? You can select to retry to find the challenge instead of leaving. Yeah, my bad. The waterfall, okay. Behind the waterfall. Got it. Where's the waterfall? Waterfall, 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 waterfall. Behind here. That doesn't work either. Is it behind here? Oh, it's behind here. Okay. It's behind here. It's behind here. Hold on.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
Yeah.
Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
How do you think Spyro does with baths? I don't know. He seems to not mind water, so... my guess is... he probably does okay. Just gotta follow Hunter. Get the bags. Oh, no. Let me try that again.
It looks like you missed one, but...
yeah, I'll try
Great.
again.
Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to...
I don't know, where does he put all the gems he collects and all the talismans and everything? I mean, he sticks them in his guidebook that Valora gave him. So, probably that. They're probably all in the book. It's like a pocket dimension thing. Video game characters just have a pocket dimension satchel thing with them. That's where they put all their inventory. Their inventory is a pocket dimension. Where'd you go? Hunter? 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 Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It looks great. Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to cut.
Ah. Okay, I still grabbed it somehow. Ugh, no. Turn around, turn around, turn around, fly.
It looks great. Hunter.
This is harder than I thought. It's okay. You got this. Where'd it go?
It looks
Okay, I had to go under the
great.
bridge.
Hunter can knock
I gotta
the
go
scoundrels.
under the bridge, okay.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
You know what would be ironic is if Moneybags was sold by his mother for gems, because then he'd be infatuated with the very thing that probably made his life miserable. Oh, that's depressing. Yeah, I love the skyboxes in this game, both in the original and Reignited. Okay, that's done. Now we're done here. Okay. There we go, now we have everything. There's still more levels in Autumn Plains to beat, but we'll do those next time. Okay. Before we call it a stream, let's look for a raid target. then I gotta call it a night and rest. Okay. Let's see. Who's live? Hmm. I don't see many good options here, so oh, someone was playing Spyro 2, but they're not live anymore. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Nah, I don't see anyone to raid, so we're just gonna not raid tonight. That's okay. Okay then, on that note, yeah, he's a sleepy boy. I need to make an edit or a compilation of just Spyro being adorable, because he is. He's a pure, wholesome being, and I love him. Okay. On that note, I'll see you guys next week. We'll do more Spyro, and, yeah. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.